Hi guys, and welcome to a new video on Byteofgeek. Today I'm going to be trying to answer the question, what is the best type of drive for gamers? So whether that's a hard drive, NVMe drive, or a traditional SSD drive, I'm going to be checking it out with 3 popular game titles to find out which one performs the best. So for this test, guys, what I'm going to be doing is using 4 very specific drives and 3 games, different types of games, different genres, and checking out what their load times are. But in terms of the drives, I'll be using a Sabrent Rocket NVMe, that's a Gen4 drive. I'll be using a Western Digital 7200 RPM hard drive, and that's got a 64 meg cache on it. I'll also be using a Samsung Evo, and that's an 850, and that's a traditional TLC SSD, and then I'll be using the Samsung QVO, which is a QLC SSD, and that's at the 860 model. So I've actually compared those 2 Samsung drives in one of my previous videos. You can click the link up above if you want to see what they're like with like file copies and things like that. And for the games, I'm going to be using, in the first instance, we're going to be Battlefield 1. So I'm not going to be loading any kind of multiplayer levels on this. It's too open to things like network lag and stuff like that. So these are predominantly going to be tests against the campaign modes within the game. So Battlefield 1 is the first title. The second one will be Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then the final one will be the Iron Harvest, which is a recent game. So 3 very, very different games, all come out over a certain period of time, and I think that's a good example of what you would get in terms of a games collection. If you're your first person shooter, or you're an RTS or something like that, then you'll get an example here of how these things would load on the different drives. So just before we get into the first game, which would be Battlefield 1, what I will say, guys, is that some of these clips are kind of like 4 minutes in length, so feel free to fast forward if you want to through the video. I have put chapters in the description as well if you want to skip to those points, but it is interesting to see all 4 drives in action at the same time on the screen. Definitely worthwhile for you to be able to see how well each one of them performs, but I'm going to let all of this run through, and I will see you at the end of that. Okay, so hopefully you got something from that. I think it's interesting how, you know, the hard drive very much lags behind on Shadow of the Tomb Raider. You know, the NVMe drive, obviously the winner across all of those tests there, but also the QVO and the Evo drive, very, very similar performance, which I would expect really on something like this. So what I'm going to do now is throw up some charts for you so you can actually see the final results of that, and you'll see the clear winners within it, and those which, you know, maybe it's not worth spending all that money for certain types of drives. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe you've learned something new there, and if you're about to upgrade the drive in your current PC, then you know you can make an informed decision there based upon the games that you play yourself. But you know, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and you know, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Any questions, comments about the video, you know, drop them down below and I'll answer them for you as quickly as I can. But for now, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.